Everybody, Creation Divine. I'm just going to show you real quick my clary sage. I do believe that I have quite a few videos in the past of this. Well, it made it through. It made it from Michigan to here. Let's see. So the last time I did a video, I think it's been a while actually. So I grew up from seed. So I remember showing you guys, what was it? I remember showing you clary sage. I remember showing you, let's see, echinacea. Echinacea did not make it, unfortunately. My other clary sage died, which was really sad. My strawberry plant is doing great. It's outside, didn't bring it inside. Rosebush is doing great outside. So this is literally the only thing left that made it through. And it grew from seed. Its name is Jim. You can see that I have my calcite crystal. I've had that in my last videos. Just put it out today. We got tiger's eye, sodalite, amber, clear quartz geode, jasper back there, and this is, I believe, a jasper as well. As you can tell, it's so cool how it's got like the vein of, it's like a kind of like a, I don't know, you'll see here. I'll kind of show you more in the light. It's like a vein of silver in it. I gotta look and see. I do believe this is jasper though. This is just like a short video this time right now to kind of do an update on everything, so it's not going to be in so much detail. Next video is going to be about my clary sage, like healing benefits, medicinal crystals are going to be about the medicinals, the healing benefits of the plant. But I can give you a short, brief summary on my calcite. It helps with calcium. So it helps provide the calcium through the soil once you water it. You don't want to get calcite too much water, but you just kind of sprinkle water over it. The minerals will go through the soil. A lot of people don't believe that, but they do. It helps with, let's see, it did mention diseases. It helps with to keep diseases from coming through the soil. It kind of like kills that off. There's all kinds of cool, I know I keep saying a lot. I'm trying to think of what I've read up on. That's why I'm going to do a next video with more details. Like diseases, helps with calcium, a couple of other things. And then I'm going to move on to the other ones. Actually, you did see the succulents, so I lied. These are the succulents I had in Michigan. So we know that this is one of my daughters, and this is one of my daughters. I cannot remember their names, so I'm going to look at the tag. I just call them my succulents. It looks like, and don't hate me for saying this wrong, but I believe it's Calancho, or whatever. Correct me, please. I'm not the best with pronouncing all the fancy names they come up with. And we all know this is like just had this turn around. This is called, I don't have it all the way over. Obviously a succulent, a hobbit, some kind of a hobbit. Here, I'll let you kind of read that. And like I said before, these are cheap at Walmart. Like, these were from the Michigan Walmart. I'm going to turn it back over, though. This one had a fall about a week or two ago. A couple falls, actually. And it's doing great. I have the popsicle sticks to help it grow up straight. This is not mine. I am literally plant sitting this for someone. But it's the same one as this one. This one blooms red flowers. This one blooms white flowers. But sometimes I wonder, I don't think they do. Sometimes they can like change. I probably am very wrong on that. So I'm probably going to be like, no, that doesn't happen. Well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Back to this though, I had trimmed back Jim's leaves today because I was actually talking to my mom. I wish she would create a YouTube channel. She'd be great at this. She had told me, because I had fell and it was kind of like in shock because I had to replant it. Some of the leaves were very droopy. She said just trim them back. It needs to be trimmed back anyways so it can grow more. So I did. Yes, these are supposed to bloom, but not this time of the year. They bloom more like springish, summerish time. I cannot remember the exact month, exact time, none of that, but they do not tend to grow flowers around this time of the year. So I trimmed them back, and I will show you the leaves I trimmed off. It was quite a few. This is compost from the other plants. I just threw them in here because I don't like throwing them away. I feel like if you throw them away, what use are you getting out of it? So I'm very about that compost, recycle, plant thing because if you really think about it and you want to go back and you want to think, you know, obviously God created everything that grows and lives on earth, so why would I want to put that to waste? So that is why I do what I do. If you are new to my channel, you'll see that I have a lot of videos about my plants, crystals, and I do have Bible scriptures in there. I am not religious, I am spiritual. People get that confused. They feel like, oh, you read the Bible, you pray, you're religious. No, that is not a religion. That is spirituality. So people who are religious, in my eyes, are the ones who go to church every Sunday. Those are religious people because they like to have a label on what they believe. Me and my husband do not believe in having a label on what we believe. We believe that you can have a relationship with God and you can learn about how God did things by being at home or going outside in the beautiful nature, and you can connect with God in many different ways. I connect with God through prayer. We do Bible study every night with our kids. We do not force our kids to do it. But if they take interest, that is when we teach them about it, and it tends to work out better because they have more curiosity if you don't force them. If you force them, they are not going to have any interest. That's what pushes your kids away from that kind of stuff. We pray with them every night. That is the absolute thing we pray. We pray over our food. We pray every night. My husband and I do Bible study. Kids are welcome to join. They have gotten more and more interested in it. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she likes to do Bible study and likes to write down scriptures. That is how you teach your children to have interest in God. You don't force them to go to church. You don't force them to do anything because they will lose interest. And then they feel forced upon. So that's how we do things. So if you see the Bible in my videos and you don't like it, you don't have to watch them. Don't watch them if that's something you're not interested in. If you are more interested in the crystals I have and the plants I have, watch those videos. I make sure I try to make it as clear as possible on my videos. There may be some that I might have slipped some stuff in with the Bible, but I try to make it clear the ones that are biblical. Let's see, but then I try to make it clear that most of my videos are from crystals or plants. My daughter and I call them our sweeties. That's just what we do. Let's see. What else do I want to go over? So yeah, if you're new to my videos, please just know that I am not here to force anything on anybody. If you're interested, my video creations are for people who need the guidance on crystals, nature, God, stuff like that, spirituality stuff. if you're not into that, please don't waste your time subscribing to my channel and being grumpy and saying, well, this ain't right, because we all have our own perspectives, and I feel as if as long as we have God in our hearts, as long as we have that spirituality in us, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, because there's people who go to church that are just as worse as people who don't go. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, and my face is not showing in this video because I don't have makeup on and my hair's frizzy, and so I'm not doing that today. But I will my next video. I will be going over more details with the crystals, more details with the clary sage, on all that kind of cool stuff. So please keep your eye out for that. And this will be, oh yes, I know. You guys are going to be like, I know, we're waiting for you to sell your crystals. I'm not selling my personal crystals. I have been so behind on a lot of stuff. I haven't had time, and I know I've said this in my other videos, I really haven't had time to order any crystals. I am planning on it though, so don't freak out. I promise you it's happening. And when it's there, you will see the title, Crystals Ready for Sale. That is what the title is going to be on my videos. But in the meantime, to keep you all occupied on my channel, I'm going to do videos like this. I also did videos on a Christmas trip we went on for Christmas lights. I'm doing that stuff to keep you guys occupied and entertained while I'm in the midst of my promise of selling crystals out to you guys. My biggest thing is I don't think I'm going to do it off Mercari now. I think that I might do it off Etsy. So I'm still deciding, and you will have the update on my video then when I post it on where it will be getting sold at. I might just stay with Mercari, I don't know. So hang in there. It's first going to be a bulk and a bulk set. So I'm going to buy a bulk set of it. They're going to be different size crystals, small, medium, probably not really big crystals, but it's going to be a fair price for everybody. I know what I'm going to do. Don't worry about it. I love how you guys are admiring my clary sage. I'm just trying to get this all out, a big update. So anyway, next video is going to be about these guys and my clary sage and all that information. So anyway, you guys have a blessed day, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye!